Imagine walking through the desert and seeing a bush ablaze, yet untouched by the flames. This was no ordinary fire, it was the moment that changed Moses' life forever. As Moses approached, a voice called out, "Moses! Moses!" And what he heard next would transform him from a humble shepherd into God's chosen leader. "Take off your sandals," the voice commanded, "for the place where you are standing is holy ground." But Moses hesitated. "Who am I to lead your people out of Egypt?" He felt unworthy, yet God reminded him with powerful words, "I will be with you." The burning bush wasn't just a miracle, it was a mission. It's proof that God can use anyone, no matter their doubts, to do the impossible. What is your burning bush moment? Will you step forward like Moses, or let fear hold you back? Subscribe, like and follow for more powerful biblical moments and lessons. What really happened to Moses on Mount Sinai? Was it just about receiving the 10 Commandments, or was there more? This is one biblical mystery you can't ignore. Exodus 24 verses 15 to 16 describes Moses disappearing into God's presence for 40 days and nights, surrounded by divine glory. Some believe he witnessed heavenly blueprints, unveiling creation's sacred design. Meanwhile, chaos erupted below. The Israelites, impatient and lost, turned to idol worship, crafting a golden calf, a shocking betrayal of the God who had rescued them. When Moses descended, carrying the tablets etched by the hand of God, something incredible happened. Exodus 34 verse 29 tells us, his face was radiant because he had spoken with the Lord. The encounter left a visible mark, a glow of divine glory that terrified the people. But this wasn't just about shining glory. Moses found the nation in rebellion, and in anger, he shattered the sacred tablets. Yet, despite their sin, he pleaded with God for mercy, a powerful moment of intercession and divine forgiveness. Mount Sinai wasn't just a moment in history, it was a meeting of heaven and earth, a test of faith done, a covenant God had established with Abraham in Genesis 17 verses 10 to 14. It was a physical sign of being set apart as God's people. And for Moses, the chosen leader of a holy nation, this disobedience was no small oversight. But here's where it gets even more dramatic. As Moses lay on the brink of death, his wife, Zipporah, stepped in. She grabbed a flint knife, circumcised their son on the spot, and touched Moses' feet with the blood. She said, "Surely you are a bridegroom with blood to me." In that moment, God relented. Moses' life was spared. This is a powerful lesson. God takes his covenant seriously. Obedience to him isn't optional, even for his chosen leaders. Why did God hide Moses' body after his death? The answer is fascinating and reveals God's divine wisdom. Deuteronomy 34 verses 5 to 6 tells us, Moses the servant of the Lord died, and he buried him in Moab, but to this day no one knows where his grave is. Why? Jude 1 verse 9 gives us a clue. It says the archangel Michael disputed with Satan over Moses' body. This shows that God hid it to protect it from misuse. Moses was a revered leader. If people knew his burial site, it could have become a place of idolatry, distracting them from worshiping God alone. By hiding Moses' body, God reminded us that no human, even one as great as Moses, should take the place of God. So, the mystery reveals God's desire to keep our focus where it belongs, on Him.